republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The prayers this morning will be offered by the good gentleman representing many states, many counties in the Eastern Shore.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Good morning, colleagues. Today's prayer I want to dedicate to the local, state, and national leaders, because we all have to work together for the good of all Marylanders. Holy Spirit, we ask you to fill our city, state, and national political leaders with wisdom, understanding, discernment, and knowledge. Grant them favor, increase their faith, and prepare them to pursue your excellence. Draw them to you and cause them to know and fulfill your purposes. Please place people in their paths that will provide spiritual, sound, and godly counsel. For without your counsel, their plans will go awry. Impart your wisdom and revelation to them about leadership and help them to lead. Deal with our leaders about keeping their hearts and motives pure. We ask you to make their hearts pliable, willing, and obedient to your will. Cause each of their lives to glorify your name. Amen.
Quorum call.
Madam Speaker.
Has everyone recorded their presence? Apparently not. Everyone recorded their presence. If so, the clerk will take the call. There being 139 members present, the House is now in session. The clerk will read the journal from the previous day.
Annapolis, Maryland, January the 23rd, 2024.
Recognizing the Deputy Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Move so much be considered the reading of the journal.
So order, petition, memorials, and other papers. House resolution. Will the sponsor please come forward? Oh. Will the good delegate from Baltimore County come forward?
Good morning. Great to see you all this morning. I am proud to be here today with some of our guardsmen from Martin State Airport and, of course, my seatmate. I want to acknowledge first the 31st Adjunct General, Major General Janine Burkhead, who could not be with us today. It's my distinct honor to welcome Lieutenant Colonel Dan Griffith, Director of Operations for the 104 Fighter Squadron, and Tech Sergeant Terrence Bowe, Fuels Information Section Service Center Chief. They are representing the mighty 104th Fighter Squadron of the 175th Maintenance Group and the 175th Mission Support Group of the Maryland Air National Guard. We honor the members of the Maryland 175th Wing for their dedication to our state and our country, and congratulate them on obtaining a very lofty award, the 2023 General Mark A. Welsh III One Air Force Award, most recently having also 4 Airmen National Civil Engineer Awards. I also want you to keep them in your prayers because this spring the members of the 175th Wing will be deployed to the Middle East. As you may have heard, also, Maryland's 100-plus years of flying mission in Middle River is in jeopardy of being taken away very soon, which would certainly be a sad day for Middle River, Baltimore County, and our great state. The members of the General Assembly, our congressional delegation, and our governor, as well as our Speaker and Senate President, are working hard to keep this flying mission for the Maryland Air National Guard here. And today we celebrate our citizen airmen for their accomplishments and service.
Will the reading clerk please read the resolution in full?
Be it hereby known to all that the House of Delegates of Maryland offers its sincerest congratulations to the Maryland Air National Guard 175th in recognition of the 104th Fighter Squadron, 175th Maintenance and Support Groups leading multinational exercises in support of U.S. strategic objectives in the European theater. The entire membership extends best wishes on this memorable occasion and directs this resolution to be presented on this 24th day of January 2024.
Consent calendar of introductory House bills, number 14. The clerk will read the first bill.
House Bill 492, Delegate Rosenberg, Environment and Transportation.
Recognizing the majority leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. So much be considered the reading of House Bills 492 through House Bills 530.
Hearing no objections, the bills are read the first time and referred to the appropriate committee. Consent calendar of introductory House bills, number 15. The clerk will read the first bill.
House Bill 531, Delegate Embry, Judiciary.
Recognizing the majority leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. So much be considered the reading of HB 531 through HB 575.
Hearing no objections, the bills are read the first time and referred to the appropriate committees. Consent calendar of introductory House bills, number 16. The clerk will read the first bill.
House Bill 576, the Speaker, Health and Government Operations.
Recognizing majority leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. So much be considered the reading of House Bills 576 through 605.
Hearing no objections, the bills are read the first time and referred to the appropriate committees. The clerk will read the bond initiatives and the committee assignments.
Introductory House Bond Initiatives number 8, January 24, 2024, referred to appropriations.
Letters of reassignment. The clerk will read the letter.
House Bill 389, reassigned to appropriations and environment and transportation.
Hearing no objection, the letters are ordered journalized. That ends the work at the desk. Committee announcements, appropriations.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The full committee will not meet today. Please listen for subcommittee announcements.
Judiciary.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen of the House Judiciary Committee will have bill hearings starting at 1 o'clock today.
Environment and Transportation.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The House Environment and Transportation Committee will have briefings at 1 p.m. today from the Maryland Department of Transportation, the Critical Areas Commission, and on public ethics.
Ways and Means.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The Ways and Means Committee will have a briefing this morning at 11 a.m. from TEDCO and 1 p.m. on education issues.
Economic Matters.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The House Economic Matters Committee will have bill hearings at 1 p.m. today.
Health and Government Operations.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The Health and Government Operations Committee will have bill hearings at 1 p.m. Thank you.
Judiciary.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The House Judiciary Committee will also have its fiscal briefing at 11:30 this morning in the committee room.
Okay. Any subcommittee announcements? Okay, everybody's good. Appropriations.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The Education and Economic Development Subcommittee will have budget hearings beginning at 1 p.m. in the Appropriations hearing room.
Okay. Health. I got confused with your twin.
Oh, thank you, Madam Speaker. The House Appropriations Subcommittee on Health and Social Services will be doing its DHS budget briefing at 1 p.m.
Transportation.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The Transportation and Environment Subcommittee meeting will join the Environment and Transportation Committee at 1 p.m. for a major projects update, and then we will have our own subcommittee meeting at 2:30.
Any other subcommittees? Environment.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The Environment Subcommittee will meet virtually today after committee briefings end.
Any other subcommittees? Seeing none. Any delegation announcements? Baltimore City.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I just wanted to make a small correction to the record about one of our dear sunshines. That's actually from Baltimore City, not Baltimore County. And that will be Aaron Robinson of District 40, who attends Mervo.
Duly noted. Gentlelady from Hartford.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Hartford County delegation will meet tomorrow morning at 8:30 via Zoom. Thank you.
Prince George's.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The Prince George's County Law Enforcement Subcommittee meeting will meet tomorrow via Zoom at 9 a.m. There will not be a meeting for Bi-County Subcommittee for the Prince George's County delegation. Thank you.
Baltimore County, I don't know which.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Baltimore County Subcommittee on Public Safety will meet right after session today in the House Lounge.
Okay. Any others? Okay. Any caucus announcements? Chair of the Legislative Black Caucus.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members of the Legislative Black Caucus of Maryland, we will have our first member meeting tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. virtually. See you then on the screen. Thank you.
Any other caucus announcements? Okay. Any personal or guest announcements? Which one got up first? Minority Whip.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of District 2, District 3, District 4, District 5, today is Frederick Day in Annapolis. It's Frederick Day every day for me, but for all of you, it's Frederick Day. As you may know, it's the largest geographical county in the state and the fastest growing, and we would love for you to come share that experience with us tonight at 4:30 at the Calvert House. Drinks are on us. Thank you.
Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Colleagues, Frederick Day is also Acupuncture Day. So you celebrate Frederick and you get yourself pricked. So today is Acupuncture Day. So you come get some snacks and drinks next door at the Treasury Building, first floor conference room now through 3 p.m. And if you've been on pins and needles to try acupuncture, this is your chance.
Madam Gentlelady from Anne Arundel. The Gentlelady from Anne Arundel.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Today is also Dental Hygiene Day in Annapolis. Members of the Maryland Dental Hygienists Association and students are here promoting oral health and smiling down to us from the gallery. So please make sure that you greet them today.
Baltimore City.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. We're taking care of our bodies and minds today, colleagues. Today is also the Maryland Psychological Association's Day in Annapolis and their legislative committee. If you wouldn't mind joining me in welcoming them here, and in particular, one absolutely brilliant, extremely special psychologist who deals with some very, very challenging patients. That's my wife, Shayna, who's with us today, too.
Speaker.
Speaker Pro Tem.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Permission to use delegates' names?
Permission granted.
Thank you. On behalf of Delegates Cheryl Pasteur and Delegate John Cardin, I would like to introduce the Youth Civic Ally Scholars who are in the gallery today. These are middle and high school age homeschooled students from District 11 who are visiting the legislature today. So please join me in welcoming them.
Prince George's.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and good morning, colleagues. Today I wanted to honor Navy Special Warfare Operator First Class Christopher Chambers and Navy Special Warfare Operator Second Class Nathan Gage Ingram, who died in action while in a raid off the Arabian Sea. Chris Chambers is not just a Maryland native, but a Prince George's son from my hometown of Cheverly. I actually live right down the street from where my parents still live today. He and his family are beloved in our community, participated in the Cheverly Boys and Girls Club, and was a part of the Cheverly swim team, where he would destroy most of us in this room, quite frankly. He enlisted, Chris did, in the Navy in 2012 and graduated from SEAL training in 2014. His awards include Navy/Marine Corps Achievement Medal with Combat Sea and 3 Navy/Marine Corps Achievement Medals. Ingram of Texas enlisted in 2019 and graduated from SEAL training in 2021. We thank them for their service, and we hope that their families are all being prayed over today. Thank you.
Thank you. Gentleman from Frederick.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen of the House, VFW District 7 serves Frederick, Carroll, and Howard counties. Please join me in welcoming the Senior Vice Commander for District 7, Patrick Pearson.
Baltimore City.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Colleagues, I'll ask you to join me in welcoming an amazing group of leaders who are here with us today in the rear gallery. The Caring Across Maryland Coalition, which is working to improve health care. I want to salute Vivian Boone, Rhonda White, and Geneva Stone from the coalition, some of whom of you will be seeing them in our committee hearings today. I also want to salute Lorraine Ericott, who's not only a leader in the coalition, but also my former health policy fellow. Just to remind you guys, when we invest in young leaders, they come back and keep working with us. I'd finally, if I may, Madam Speaker, salute the parents of Lorraine Ericott. Mr. and Mrs. Ericott, will y'all please stand so they can cheer you on? Thank you for creating a wonderful leader. Thank you.
Madam Speaker, this is the last time I have anything to say today. On this day, 37 years ago, I'm just going to assume it was chilly because it was January, a bouncing baby boy came into this world who loved his family, loved his community, and over the successive years proved that he loved education even more. And this person grew up to become a delegate, a colleague of ours, and my little brother and seatmate. Permission to use my delegate's name?
Yes, go ahead, stand up.
Join me in wishing a hearty happy birthday to Delegate Marlon Ampry.
Gentleman from the Eastern Shore.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Colleagues, I actually want to give a shout out to 2 of my constituents who are actually below us right now, and that's Emily and Ryan, who are the owners of Eat Sprout. And if you haven't been in the canteen, it's the new food service vendor who is downstairs. It's the healthiest food. They're out of Easton. Please go down and support them. It's fabulous food. I encourage you all to do that. Thank you.
Madam
Speaker.
Gentleman from Southern Maryland.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Good morning. Today is Citizen Action Day for the Convention of States organization. There are 121 members here today, and they're going to be knocking on your door advocating for an Article 5 Convention of States to push back on the federal government for the purpose of fiscal responsibility. Please, I know when you're in your office, sometimes you have the door closed. Please talk to them, because this organization consists of both Democrats and Republicans out of concern of the federal debt. Thank you so much. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. And no one else. Okay. Seeing no one else getting up, we're going to do quorum call.
Madam Speaker.
Has everyone recorded their presence? Clerk will take the call. There will be 140 members present. The House is still in session. Recognizing the Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move that the House stands adjourned until Thursday, January 25th at 10 a.m.